At this time, I'm going to ask you to fasten your seatbelts.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my fellow retail traders. I am Bear Tamer, and I'm the host of Bear Tamer Trading, and I'm here with the third potential rocket video for today, May 7, 2026. And I'm going to get right into it, guys, because I still got 4 more to go. We're going to pivot right into ticker LFVN. So let's get in on that chart real quick. I know, not looking too hot, okay, but I'm going to get into the details here. Definitely, if I switch to the daily. Now, again, this was alerted already to the team earlier this year, okay, but I still feel there's still potential. All right, back then, let me see here what we have here. Lows of around 4s, give or take. Okay, and it has reached into the 5s, guys, even as high as 615, but I still think there's a move there. Again, I have mentioned it to members during the live trading streams, but I wanted to make an official video to just really break it all down for you guys. And as you guys know, yes, I do have some artwork prepared for you, so it's easier to follow along. All right, so that is ticker LFVN. I will share my notes with you guys. So let's get right into it. The current structure right now, market cap is around 64.3 million. Outstanding shares, 12.8 million. The float is around 10.6 to 11 million. Institutional ownership is at 68%. Insider ownership is at 16.8%. Okay. So for me, I really like that institutions has a high percentage in here, which can really help tighten up the float even better. In my opinion, not my opinion, that's just a fact. Okay, so I'm going to share the short squeeze metrics with you guys. The estimated short interest right now is between 35% to 41%. Okay, shares being shorted right now is 3.7 million as of this video. Could change. Right now, they're utilizing 97% of what's available to short. Days to cover. This one is really special, guys. 22.6 days, meaning based on the average volume of the stock, it would take shorts 22.6 days to efficiently cover all of those shares. So if we see any type of violent spike in volume, that's going to be really good. That's why we like these, because it gives you a multi-day running opportunity. Okay. Cost to borrow is 106%. We like that. Okay, but that's the average. It has hit a max of 266% at a point. Okay, so right now there's only 2,000 to 6,000 shares available, give or take. Again, things change as time moves on. All right, so this is a real squeeze structure. Okay, the standout metric for me, guys, is the 22 days to cover. That is extremely elevated. Okay, that means they are trapped. So again, as you see on that daily chart that I showed you guys, that volume, the chart is slowly climbing and grinding. In my opinion, I think that short's escaping discreetly, but we'll just leave it at that. Again, it is an assumption on my part. All right. So why is it running? Key bullish factors. Again, heavy short interest, near max utilization, extremely high day to cover, tight borrow supply, reversal setup from the lows, improving daily technicals, and institutions holding large percentage of shares. Okay. The setup has pressure, scarcity, and improving momentum. This is the combination traders look for, or at least let me speak for myself. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So as you already know, guys, I'm Mr. SEC. I like to go in there and see what's under the hood, right? So I did find some filings. There's an S3 shelf registration, there's S8 filings, and there's a recent 8Ks and 10Qs. Okay, so the important ones for me, the S8 filings are not toxic dilution filings. I just want to make that clear. Okay, they are employee equity compensation registrations. Okay, the key filing is the S3 shelf. Okay, that means dilution capacity exists. Companies can raise capital later, but I do not currently see any evidence of an active ATM flooding. There's no new 424B5 dilution, massive immediate share expansions, in effect tied to a giant offering this week. So I don't see anything there. So that matters. Okay. So right now, still looking okay. All right. Estimated dilution situation right now, the current outstanding shares appears to be around 12.8 million. The float is still around 10 to 11 million. So I like the fact that the float in the outstanding is tight, right? There's not a big difference there. What else I have for you guys? All right. So that means the market is trading the current structure, not future theoretical dilution, which does not exist for now, at least. That's why the squeeze thesis for me is still intact. Okay, so technical setup. You see the daily chart that I showed you guys. If you want to review it yourself, you can. Right now, higher lows are forming. It's reclaiming the EMAs. MACD is turning positive and RSI is strengthening. You can confirm this for yourself. Okay, this is not a parabolic extension chart yet. It's more of an early stage reversal squeeze setup. So again, like I told you guys, or at least in private conversations with members, you know, I'm always looking for these plays early. I don't like to wait for them to blow up and then I'm chasing them down. I like to find plays that are in this type of setup. So, you know, I don't like to trade with hopium, but it is looking pretty good, at least for me. Okay, key levels right now, bullish, $5. That is the current support zone. As of right now, it did go as high as 515 today. Very light volume at 486,000. Closed at 502. Right now in after hours, it is at 497. Okay, near-term breakout zone is at 535 to 550. So I'll be watching for that. Okay, and then $6.50 is going to be that major squeeze trigger level. Okay, so if the price reclaims that area with volume, shorts can feel pressure quickly. Momentum traders likely to pile in. So again, you know me, guys, a good catalyst, where you at? So if a catalyst comes in, that's going to be really nice. Okay, and then you go up now to $7.50 to $8, and that's a potential extension target if volume accelerates, borrow stays tight, and there's no surprise dilution, right? Like they don't hit us with some random offering or anything like that. All right, so risk. The main risk right now is just a future dilution from the shelf 3 or S3 shelf. Okay, but it's not active as far as I can see. Double check me. Okay, volume is volume fading, rejection at resistance, volatility, and profit taking after spikes. Those are the only risks that I can possibly see. Okay, this is still speculative. Okay, it's not a guarantee. Nothing is ever guaranteed, guys. I just like finding things with potential. What do you know? It just jumped up in after hours to 507. Thank you. Okay, so the overall read on this, guys, from a bullish standpoint, 35 to 41% short interest, 97% utilization, 22 days to cover, borrow scarcity, strong ownership structure, and improving technicals. Okay, from a bearish standpoint, there is an S3 that was filed. Okay, still recovering from the long-term downtrend. If you look at the daily, you'll see that this thing got beat down. Okay, needs stronger momentum confirmation. Okay, so my final take on this, honestly, is LFVN. There is real squeeze pressure, extremely elevated DTC, days to cover, tight borrow conditions, improving technical structure. The key now becomes whether bulls can reclaim and hold above 650, because if they do, the liquidity setup could force shorts into a very uncomfortable position. Okay, so that's everything that I found on this play. I really, really, really like this one. I'm excited to see what can happen. Again, it's always going to be on my watch list, guys. And you know what I'm about to tell you guys too. Please, 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 oh please. This is not a signal to buy. This is a signal to do your research, do your due diligence, look into it, add it to your watch list. If one day it starts to move, at least you are in the know, you know why. Or if you see a catalyst, a really strong one, this video would immediately jump to your mind, okay, and all the due diligence that you did yourself. So please make sure to look into it, add it to your watch list, and we will hope for the best. All right. Thank you for your time, and I'm moving on to video 4 on May 7th for another potential rocket video. Thank you.